Time for business. Emmanuel Abwajiria face here. Hello, Emmanuel.
Hi, Aisha.
Depositors of DKM, yes. I don't know whether to describe it as bad or good news for them, but certainly I know there is some news.
It's some good news, even though they were expecting, the odd amount of monies they lost. But unfortunately, it didn't go well like that.
They're getting part.
They're getting part of it, and up to now, some people have still not gone for that part. So this is a second warning for them, or second
chance. Maybe they think it's woefully inadequate.
Yes, maybe. But it's better than nothing at all.
All right. So let's see what's happening.
All right. Thank you very much, Aisha. And thanks for joining me on business. Now, depositors of defunct DKM Microfinance Company yet to receive their claims have been given a new opportunity to do so by Thursday, December 8th, or forfeit their monies. This follows the official liquidator's extension of the payment period scheduled to have closed by the end of November. There's more in this report.
The first round of payments was scheduled for October and November at selected GCB Bank branches in Brongahafo, Upper East and Upper West regions. A number of the depositors lamented what they described as lapses in the payment process. The special aid to the official liquidator, Jones and Son, however, explains to Joy Business they addressed all such issues, necessitating the extension of the payment period to December 8th.
It's meant for those that they didn't see their names at all, those that they were paid 10 cedis, 20 cedis, those that didn't see their names, and those that were paid 10 cedis and 20 cedis. Some were having problems with their date of birth, some were having problems with their telephone numbers, which they couldn't be paid at that time that they were scheduled to. So we have to reschedule them. And the official order is saying that we're giving them up to on the 8th of December to come for their monies. So if they don't come for their monies after on the 8th, then they are going to forfeit their dividends. If you go and still there's a problem, still go to the client service unit that we have there, complain to them that I was here on this so and so date, they asked me to come, they said on the 8th has been our last day, I've come again. So whatever it is, they will quickly relay to PwC for them to sort out the issue with it.
According to him, the extension of the deadline should pave way for the second round of payments.
We've given them time, and PwC have to move on to the second phase of the payment.
That is
PricewaterhouseCoopers. They have to move on to the second phase of the payment, and they have to exactly pick the names of those that have been paid already from the manually validated list that they're having now. So if they don't come after on the 8th, it's going to delay the process. So we're giving them up to on the 8th. If you know you had a problem that you couldn't receive your money on the scheduled date, then you have to, from now up to on the 8th, just get to where you were supposed to get your money, go there, go and settle matters out with them, collect your money. If you don't go after on the 8th, then it means you are getting nothing.
Now, the National Pensions Regulatory Authority, NPRA, has described the commencement of operations of People's Pension Trust Ghana Limited as well-timed for the development of pensions in the informal sector. Director of Planning, Research, Monitoring and Evaluation of the NPRA, Ernest Amate Vondi, disclosed this at a ceremony to launch the company's commercial operations here in Accra. Sheila Tamaklo reports.
People's Pension Trust is the latest pension firm licensed by the National Pensions Regulatory Authority to manage Tier 2 and Tier 3 contributions under the 3-tier pension scheme. The company is braving the odds to focus on the voluntary Tier 3 for the informal sector, which most firms rather shy away from because of difficulties in fund mobilization, also blamed on the disorganized nature of the sector. It officially launched its commercial operations yesterday. Speaking to Joy Business after the ceremony, Director of Planning, Research, Monitoring and Evaluation, Ernest Amate Vondi, said this couldn't have come at a better time in their bid to sensitize players in the informal sector about pensions.
What we are doing in particular is that we are carrying out more education. For a good number of people, they don't seem to appreciate the importance of retirement income security. Some say that they invested in their children, and so the children will take care of them. But the reality on the ground is that sometimes the children themselves are unable to make even ends meet themselves. And so that kind of responsibility that they intend to discharge towards their parents, they don't do it. So the best security that you can have for yourself is a contribution that you have made by yourself into a pension scheme, so that the income that comes out of that scheme when you go in retirement gives you that kind of security that you are looking for.
People's Pensions Trust has vowed to change the face of informal sector pensions to the benefit of the economy. The CEO, Samuel Bediakon Waterberg, outlined to Joy Business their targets and how their strategy to achieving it.
Our target is to have 500,000 people saving with us for the coming 5 years and have an assets under management of 60 million USD. We tend to do that by focusing in 5 areas. One, the farmers, cocoa farmers. In Ghana, we have 2.5 million cocoa farmers currently without any pension product. These are people that we think we can bring on board. Secondly, market women, taxi drivers, traders. Everyone that works on his own currently doesn't have any pension product. We hope that we can get these people on board. And also we are targeting the formal sector. Everyone that works that has tier 1 and tier 2, that thinks that tier 1 and tier 2 is not enough for him, for his pension, can come on board and also save with us for their pension. So with us, the payment option depends on you. So whatever amount of money that you have, you can bring on board. So you can decide to pay on a weekly basis, monthly basis, or even on seasonal basis. You can pay, of course, through a bank transfer. You can also pay through your mobile wallet. You can also use one of the 6,000 mobile agent kiosks around to pay for your pension as well. And also what we do is that when we go to the communities, we try to organize the members in a group, and during their weekly meetings we also contribute and also collect their pensions contribution.
People's Pensions Trust Tier 3 pension product and it's the World Pension Summit Innovation in Technology Award in November 2016 in The Hague.
Now, local printers are calling for funding support from banks and other financial institutions to enable them invest in new technologies to improve on the quality of their work. A recent research by imaging solutions firm Canon identified great market potential for local printing industries here in Ghana. It projects the industry to grow tremendously in the next 3 to 5 years. However, some local printers who have been speaking to Joy Business say they can fully tap into the market if they are able to secure funding for equipment that will enable them match up with their foreign counterparts.
The local printers were among 22 SME-sized printing companies who graduated from the Professional Printing Excellence Program, jointly held by imaging solutions firm Canon and Invest in Africa, a cross-partnership of companies with the vision to create thriving African economies. The 9-month training program was aimed at improving the commercial and technical skills of these SME-sized companies to enable them run large volume of business and deliver world-class printing products and services. Marketing Officer for Canon Middle East, Ayman Ali, explains the interest in training Ghanaian printers.
Actually, we started our project as Canon Central North Africa by commissioning market research to understand Ghana market, the professional printing market, and we found a lot of so many interesting outcomes from this market research, which mainly focused on that most of the print jobs now the big organizations are doing is being done outside Ghana, and the main requirements for the big organization is to improve the quality, or to have the quality and have the job on time. That's why we decided to fill these, to address these gaps and to capitalize in this opportunity to have a program in Africa or in Ghana that can help developing the knowledge and skills of the small and medium enterprises.
Country Manager of Invest in Africa, Sam Banfo, hopes the training would yield a positive impact on the local printing industry.
They've been introduced to lots of new technologies. I'm not a printer, but I hear there's something called color management, and as a result of the technical training from the Canon trainers, they've been taken through, and therefore the quality of their work will be better. It will be more efficient, and with efficiency comes better bottom line in terms of profits and so on. So yeah, that's where they will benefit.
Meanwhile, some of the local printers who graduated are calling for financial support from banks to enable them tap into the huge opportunities in the Ghanaian market.
Finance is a big challenge, because now moving from offset to digital printing, the machines are not that easy to acquire. You need some kind of financial options, kind of maybe a loan, maybe a mortgage or high purchase or something of that sort. So they should make those facilities flexible and accessible.
Banks should be in the position to support every printer, because there is a huge untapped potentials in the printing industry in Ghana, and what we need most is the financial institutions are not helping us that much. They don't have the trust also in us, especially the microfinance companies. When you need any even little money to undertake any small contract you get, they'll frustrate you, bring this document, bring that, and you at the end of the day they may end up not giving you. And they should bear in mind that the young organization or young companies they are seeing now will grow up to become the multi-million companies.
The SMEs were selected through Invest in Africa's Africa Partner Pool, Ghana's first cross-sector online business platform connecting larger Ghanaian and international companies to small businesses.
Now, the Ghana Armed Forces has commissioned a savings and loans company to help address accommodation and other welfare issues faced by retirees of the military. Besides the usual services offered by non-bank financial institutions, the company, known as Services Integrity Savings and Loans Company, also has a mortgage scheme in place and will offer other tailor-made products to suit clients. A member of the board of the company, Brigadier General Anthony Adokpa, retired, spoke with Joy Business.
Permit me to sound a message of caution to the management of Services Integrity Savings and Loans Limited as they venture into a very competitive environment again. The key risks that would emanate from your operations are that of credit and operation. To this end, I would encourage you to scale up your credit underwriting standards and risk management systems to ward off any potential risk from precipitating. Weakness in corporate governance still remains a challenge.
Alright, so we're sorry for the wrong tape. That was rather the Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Abdul Nasir Isahaku. And that's it for Business Tonight. Many thanks for watching. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. We have more stories coming up. Don't go away.